is not a podcast.
This is not a podcast.
This is not a podcast. This is not a podcast.
This is not a podcast.
This is not a podcast. This is not a podcast.
This is not a podcast.
This is not a podcast, but it's a broadcast on IG and YouTube to make y'all laugh. To make y'all laugh.
And some real life shit.
To make y'all laugh.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Holly Boogs.
Here, it's your boy Watts.
It's your boy Grizzy Green.
And this is not a podcast.
And today's
in the building.
special guest is Danache is in the building.
Danache is in the motherfucking
What up, Nache?
building.
What up? What up? What up? How you doing?
First of all, who did the theme song?
We all did. I made the beat. We all rap.
We all rap.
Yeah, we all
So now
He was
you
waiting.
got bars.
Nah, he does it all. He does it all. Nah. So here, I went away. I came back. They set it up and showed me, surprised me. But I wasn't on it. And I'm like, yo, I want to get on it. But the same thing, like, you're not a rapper. I'm like, yo, you're not a rapper. I say, yo, man, it's like 15 words, bro. I could do this shit.
I ain't gonna front. Nigga did it in one
Bro,
take.
I went there, knocked it out one take, baby.
I go front.
One take. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he do it all. He do it all.
I learn new shit
Yo,
every day.
shout out to motherfucking Wendy's.
Yo, shout out to Wendy's. Our sponsor. Unofficial sponsor.
Official sponsor.
Shout out to Wendy's.
Sorry that I'm eating while we were recording.
Nah, but you know, it's not a podcast, baby.
What the fuck is going on? Yo, this is what we do. This is not a podcast. This is an episode of life. This is what we do.
Episode of life. I
Feel
like
me?
it. I like it. Episode of life.
Let's jump right into it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yo, shout out to my uncle. Yo, Diddy, what's going on?
Uncle Diddy.
Uncle Diddy.
Uncle Diddy is crazy.
That's Uncle Diddy, bro.
Yo.
You outside getting $20 an hour for the t-shirt?
I was there. I was there. You ain't see me?
It was his idea.
It was my idea. It was my idea.
You made the prints.
That was me. Free Diddy. Free Diddy.
Yo.
No. All jokes aside.
All jokes aside, you know.
Jokes aside.
And you know, again, no sense. We try to sensitive to the victims, everything.
Because I have daughters, so I know what it is. So again, it just Unc, what's going on?
100%.
You try to blow up his car?
Yeah.
Nah, but you know what's crazy though is, because he a freaky ass dude. So that's one thing. He deserves jail time off of the shit I'm hearing. But I don't know if the sex trafficking is what he's really charged with. I don't know.
He might.
It's still early in the case.
I think he's gonna get off, man.
I think too.
The way it's
sex trafficking though, I don't think he's gonna get sex trafficking.
All I've been seeing is domestic violence shit. Which is, again,
he deserves time.
We're not. You know what I'm saying?
We don't with none of that.
Yeah, we're not with none of that. But he's not on trial for that. But everything they talk about, I know they're trying to make his character. They set up his character, right?
They setting up making the character,
right.
And they also. So Cassie thing is, we know it's separate, right?
Right.
All those civil cases,
Right.
but she's a key witness.
Right.
Kid Cudi's a key witness. Remember we were joking the other day. I was like, I wonder if they're going to bring J. Cole. Like everybody who has said things in the past publicly about how he's allegedly, guys, violent, right?
Yeah, get a little closer.
Allegedly a violent person.
Perfect.
We know he's freaky. We know
he the freakiest.
Super freak.
It's also like a power thing.
Super freaky.
A power dynamic thing. Like,
that's exactly what it is. He knows he got the power.
I've done so much. What else can I do to get my rocks off? Type of shit.
Right.
Facts.
And I'm gonna be real. If they got R. Kelly on similar charges,
Right.
in my opinion,
Get this man out of here.
they're going to get him because Diddy has way more power, money, and influence than R. Kelly.
And you know what's crazy? If you look up the charges, it was nothing. It was that they didn't charge him for rape. They didn't
They charged Kelly with racketeering.
But that's what they
sex trafficking.
Head of a criminal enterprise.
Right.
Baby, I was online like 2 nights ago
crazy.
because I was comparing the charges. Like, what's happening?
Nah, it's crazy. But the stories coming out of this shit is crazy. Like, he's also the wildlife.
The thing is, people been flying people out for years. So that means everybody that flies out, it's trafficking.
Right.
If it's prostitution across state lines,
even if it's not, but
technically, right?
It is because remember they dropped the list of all the male escorts.
Right.
Yo, the niggas was
and one of those dudes, he has his own documentary where he's in jail right now for killing some chick that he met.
Oh wow.
Off of social media.
Oh shit.
And falling in love with her. It's real. It's
too much baby oil.
Damn.
This shit deeper than rap.
Yo, facts.
Deeper than all that.
Yo, that's facts. I'm not gonna front, and it was like a weird. The guys look like, I'm like, damn, y'all into that? Like, you would think that you
Diddy into that.
No, but I'm saying you would think that he would have top. You know, even if he was. No pause, no homo. I thought the niggas would be fly. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Yo, and they were all for Craigslist, yo.
All for Craigslist.
Yo, shout out to Craigslist.
Imagine you're on Craigslist, you get a call from Diddy.
Oh my God, yo.
Yo,
I didn't see the Kid Cudi thing today, but the craziest shit so far, it's a lot of crazy shit. The fact that you blackmailed Cassie's mom
for 20K.
For 20K, like he don't got it.
Like that shit is light work. That shit is.
If the feds bring it up, they gotta have a paper trail.
Yeah, and they're saying that her mom actually paid that.
Yeah, they had to put a mortgage on the house and then they put it back. Yeah, they had a mortgage on the house, all that shit, all that. That he just did that some asshole shit. Like he don't need no 20K. He can't. Of course, he would not tell if that was in his account or out his account.
He gave that to his son or somebody.
Yeah,
he had that.
No idea.
Yo, what about Diddy? What about Diddy wanting the man milk rubbed on his nipple?
Yo, that's wild.
That is out of control.
Again, you probably fucked so many bitches. And regular sex don't get you off.
Right.
So now you're doing extra freaky shit.
And then again, let's say this. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right. It's not illegal. It's not illegal. It's not illegal.
Well, depending on what state.
I mean,
that might be illegal somewhere.
I mean, but you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, you can't.
It's not a crime.
It's not a crime for a nigga to get busy with another nigga. Like, pause. You know what I'm saying?
But all the extra shit make it like all right, like coercion. If I'm not into that shit, but you into that shit, and you know I'm not into that shit, now we got a fucking problem.
Yeah, facts.
All right. So from a girl point of view, off of that, so is Cassie as honestly, he beat the shit out of her. He deserves to do time. He's a monster for that. I don't condone any of that.
Facts.
But is she as innocent as we're thinking? Do you think that she wasn't into that shit too?
I think it's very layered, right?
Yeah.
Because he met her when she was in her teens. We talking about people that you want to pursue your dreams.
Yeah.
This is your dream. We go sorry again. You get a opportunity to be on label.
Yeah.
It's Bad Boy, it's Diddy. I've kind of been in a similar circumstance. Joe know my story. Like, being a musician was always my thing. I had an opportunity. I've been to labels. I've been there, done that. So I kind of understand how crazy that shit can get, right?
It's deep, man.
It's deep. So it's layers. So I know people attacking her like, well, she stayed, motherfucker, you still at that job that you don't want to fucking quit.
Right.
Let's
keep it 100.
Let's keep it real. It's not as so black and white. Some people like, yo, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. And other people is just like, we don't know.
They become stagnant.
And you thinking like you keep it up. Like also I was saying like you keep it up or like you in so deep. Like you already did all the wild shit already. It's like, all right, what's one more day? And then you're hoping to get that the gold at the end of the rainbow type shit.
And if somebody threatening you the way that they're alleging he is, like maybe it's that fear factor. Like, yo, if I leave, this nigga might really kill me, my mom, whoever. Nigga blew up Kid Cudi car.
Blew up his car.
So now they saying
and he broke into his skirt.
Allegedly.
Yeah, so now they saying that he burned his car.
Yeah, they say
so it's like it's a blow up or is it burned?
So what I read today, they said that when he seen the car, the top was cut off, and there was they threw a Molotov.
They tried to blow it up, and it didn't blow up.
Yeah. So
that's a little that's fucking wild.
That's wild. But you know what? Like you said, it's power, man. It's power. You feel like you could do whatever the fuck, and nobody's gonna fuck with you.
And that was over the Cassie messing with Cudi.
All right, so I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, right? So I'm gonna be speaking to the fellas right now, right?
Okay.
You hearing all this shit that goes on, you married to Cassie, what you thinking?
Oh, a husband.
As a husband.
Yo, she was playing him the whole time. She was playing him the whole time.
I'm thinking that
she was playing.
It was in the
she was having sex with Diddy still while they were together.
Word on the street is that she like FaceTimed one time when they was having sex.
No, she called and he never answered.
Yeah. That was
how you make her leave? How you hold?
But is that like a cry for help type of thing?
No. She never answered. But he did call.
Oh, during when they was
having sex, she never answered.
I mean, I think that if they got married and she had all this trauma, that he should have known about this.
She should have sat down with him.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I want to tell you something.
And especially going into court, like if you know it's gonna come out, they should have had to sit down before that.
Maybe they had those conversations.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't know.
He should, if they're married,
it's easier said than done. Because again, if you a victim of abuse, that shit is deep, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is
and my heart
so
goes
deep.
out to all victims, yo.
Whether it's mental, physical, like emotional.
That shit's real. That shit's real.
That shit is deep.
Yeah, that shit real.
Nah, but yeah, that shit is. I wish
she was 19.
Not for nothing. I wish it was like OJ, man, on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like
I knew that. We talked about that one time. My bad. I said they're working.
But it's, you know what? I didn't. I found out why. Because it's a federal crime. The OJ wasn't federal. Federal can't be televised.
OJ shit's not federal.
Nah, it's at the state level. Yeah.
So the thing is too that. Remember, she's 19.
Right.
She was signed to Ryan Leslie.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
An island from Bad Boy. Remember, he was signed with Diddy. So I heard that, she would have stood there, would have been good with Ryan Leslie and everybody.
Better, yeah, right.
And Diddy just had to, like the power of just saying, look, I can give you this, I can change your life. And again, you know, and it sucked because she never dropped an album.
Right.
And I heard she signed like a 10 album.
And she never dropped
10 album. I heard she did a 10 album deal. I think she dropped one. I think she dropped one.
Not even. I think it was
what we talking about, right?
No, she dropped under Brian Leslie. It was
I think only one album.
One album.
Next Selective, right?
It was something like that.
Next Selective.
Yeah.
Dropped one
She had some
album.
fire though.
That's that song.
She had fire.
That shit was a bop.
It was.
It's about fellatio.
It was.
It is about fellatio on the low.
And that's crazy. You know
It's
what I'm
about
saying?
freak-offs.
Yo, but thinking about it, we were all 19.
Yeah.
We were all 20.
Yeah.
Those times, I mean, let me speak for myself.
Yeah.
Shit was wild for me.
But it wasn't that wild.
Not
man milk.
No.
prostitutes
It was
and all that.
wild, but not that type of wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? But can we say, to be safe,
That she got that out of her way.
maybe it was tolerable and okay when she was into that younger, and maybe
Well,
I don't
let's
know.
keep it
I don't
real.
know.
She was
I think
drugged
something
up.
like
She
that
was
was
drugged
kind of
up.
like built upon,
Grooming,
right?
like the grooming.
Grooming, yeah, that's the
I
word.
don't think it's something that
True.
happened like ASAP, right?
Probably
It was
started with
chilling a
like
little
Probably
bit.
started like
and
chilling,
that's how it
some-
goes.
see how far that he could like
Exactly.
take her, and then you drugged up. Like that's some other shit.
Yo, they talking about 4 days freak off straight.
Yo, but how,
Throwing
keep
up
it 100,
because she's
like,
sick. That's crazy.
Listen, you
That's
heard
not even-
Denzel. You heard Denzel say there's the Diddy parties and then there's the Diddy parties.
but like humanly, how the fuck
Right, 4
can
days,
you
4
like,
days straight. It's crazy.
it has to be the drugs.
It's definitely-
the-
oh, it's definitely
the
the drugs.
GPA.
Definitely
shit,
the-
there was
All that
the baby oil.
stuff.
the-
The
Yo,
baby
listen.
oil is crazy.
Yo,
Tubs and
whoever
tubs.
made
Tubs
that,
and baby oil.
whoever made that, you know what's crazy? They're not even talking about who made it, how we got it. Like, you understand? Like, they said
Test
the drug,
that goddamn
the drug
baby
was
oil.
inside the baby oil.
No, that's crazy.
So everybody passed the bottle around. You thinking you just
No, you high, you
chilling.
different type of level.
And that shit,
Turn my mic up.
and that shit goes into your pores. It hits you even quicker,
Different type
right
of
away,
level.
and it's a different, it's stronger. Facts.
It's just
Baby oil.
crazy.
Headphones,
It's
headphones.
unfortunate.
Headphones, yeah,
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man.
I've been
Again, we hope justice prevails. You know what I'm saying? Justice prevails. It is what it is.
Perfect.
But I'm telling you, like I said, from what I've read, I see a lot of like just going back to the domestic violence thing. I don't really see a lot of like. I don't think he's gonna get as much as they say he's supposed to get.
And
man.
what bugs me
Nah,
out
he getting
is,
hit with something.
what bugs me out
He
is,
leaving that courtroom with
remember
something.
she got 30 right from him, 40 million,
30 mil.
30 mil. Then the hotel gave her 10 mil.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get. Like once you go state and you beat the case, now you're gonna go on the federal level.
Yeah.
Right?
You talking about Cassie?
Yeah, like it's
but
crazy.
for her, she not going against him. Remember, this all the
Right.
feds,
This
and
is
they
the
bring
Fed-
it.
they're
They
pulling
bring
her.
it.
They
So the
put her
feds
out.
are going after
Yeah,
him.
the feds are going after him. Yeah.
But because once you get subpoenaed to
Yeah, I was gonna
testify,
say,
it's either Cassie you show up or your
yeah,
ass
like-
going to jail.
Exactly.
So
Damn,
all these witnesses that they bringing in,
It's the feds.
it's the
They have
feds.
to,
They
yeah.
got
the feds against Puff.
Yeah,
It ain't
'cause
Cassie
it's
against Puff.
feds, yeah.
Yo, if they call you, bro, you gotta go.
I'm out. Nigga, I'm in Mexico.
You out?
I'm out.
And
then-
I'm out.
and
Nigga,
then-
my name is gonna be Pablo.
Pablo.
Nigga, I'm out of here.
And then also all that NDA shit they signed during
That
the
shit
civil
is out the
cruise.
window.
That's
So that's what I'm saying.
That's out
So
the
that's what
window.
I'm saying.
Nah,
You
that's
see?
out the window.
So that's the thing, because a lot of stars deal with that.
Yeah.
A lot of them. No phones involved. No,
Yo.
no nothing. No.
Anyone know a lawyer we could get on the show?
That'd be fire. I actually know
We
one.
could find
I know
one.
a few lawyers.
Yeah, we could probably
Yeah.
get lawyers.
That'd be,
I know.
for him to explain
Criminal, yeah.
that shit.
You know
Yeah,
Nikki,
Break
right?
down.
Nikki, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
he
cool.
a district attorney for Miami-Dade County.
Okay,
We could reach out to him. He probably
come-
know
he come-
because that's the crib with
Break it
Diddy.
down.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
He comes out here to
He got
visit.
It's one of the cribs. That was one of the cribs. You know what's crazy? You heard that he bought the house next door.
Yeah.
And a lot of people didn't know that.
Dumbass son was rapping about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the thing is that supposedly, I don't know if this is true or not, and sorry, but supposedly everything's under his mom's name. So you can't really take from
Right.
Diddy. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Like,
That's
If he
his
was
asset,
smart,
yeah.
he should have did that.
So you
Right.
can't
was
take
smart.
that, take that?
Take
take that. Nah, you can't take none of that. You know what I'm saying? And supposedly he's only 40 million rich. He was almost a billion. His money.
Only 40 million.
Oh, but you understand? Coming from 100 million,
Nah, I'm just saying.
to 40
still a
million.
lot,
That's
but
I know, but that's a little. That's a
light
chunk.
cheese.
It
That's
gets
light cheese.
scary.
That's
Like
light cheese.
now, then you go down to 20. Like, oh shit, my shit's really disappearing. That lawyer fee. Oh my! I can imagine how much his lawyers cost.
Yeah.
Yo, but let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. No, real quick. All right, let's gonna go back.
That's what I said. I said at the beginning. I said Diddy was gonna be here for the whole show. Nigga. I already knew, man.
But it's a good. I mean, it's not, it's a good.
It's what's happening.
interesting.
It's what's happening. It's
Yeah,
happening. We
yeah,
can keep
yeah.
Diddy.
I mean, we could talk about your Knicks if you want. I'm just saying. If
Let's
you
talk
want
about. We can talk about Diddy, bro. Let's go back
No,
there.
okay. I'm just saying.
Listen, we can talk about my Knicks. We alright, bro.
We winning.
We lost the heartbreaker game one. We lost the heartbreaker game one, but we alright, bro.
It might be heated though, Joe.
We alright.
Yo, I went back.
Yeah.
I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I went back.
diehard Knicks fan. Let's go.
We took our foot off the gas. Don't do that shit no more.
There you go.
Took the foot off the gas. We acted like we won.
Right.
Already.
Don't do that shit.
Right. We got
We talked about the missed free throws, whatever.
Yeah,
That was
OG and Cat.
But it's just that small little mistake, like taking the foot off the gas, the missed free throws. If we could get that right and tight, we good. But we winning on Friday.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. Fucking Naismith had 30 points, looking like Reggie. That shit has never happened.
Yeah, it's an anomaly.
That won't happen.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't happening again. But one thing I gotta say,
20 points in 2 minutes.
Yeah, one thing I gotta say is
insane.
Brunson, man. As much as I love you, and shout out to you, Brunson. You the man, big body Brunson. But that 4 minutes when we got the lead, 1-on-1 ISO, baby mellow ball is not the way to go, bro. That whole last 4 minutes, all he does, they spread the floor, and he just dribbling, and he'll score. You know what I'm saying? And everything's good, but that shit is not the way to go.
Towards the end, he kept losing the ball.
Always do that. Always do that.
What's
Bro.
the homie that kept on passing the ball? He kept on shooting them threes, bro.
Naismith.
On the Pacers?
Damn,
Yeah, Naismith.
That's an anomaly. That's not.
Yeah, that never happened.
So he don't be shooting like that.
Not at all, bro.
Oh, he don't.
Nah, bro.
Well, I guess
Yo,
he's been
was
practicing
like
because he was looking like
Curry, Michael Jordan.
Yo, that's what I was gonna say. He was looking like Kirk.
We gotta control the pace. Because the Pacers always play fast.
Yeah,
even when
fast. They
running up and down.
Yeah.
So that for them, that shit is comfortable. Easy, breezy, peasy. We just have to keep up the pace.
Right.
And we should not. We've been down 20 for mad games.
Facts. And they run like 10 deep. Pause. They got like their whole bench. They run 10 deep. We run like 6-7 people.
Bro,
But that's why we can't go overtime with them.
Right.
Because we can't
We gonna
last.
pass
Yo,
We
them
should've
niggas
beat
was
them. We
passing
fucking
that
broke it
ball
down.
so I'm not really into the game, but I watched the game because they be talking about it. That game last night, what I was seeing is they couldn't hold that ball for 2 minutes.
That's all they had to do.
Yeah.
They couldn't hold like
And you kept screaming at it. Like, hold the ball.
hold the ball.
I'm like, yo,
just
we up
pass that
11.
shit back and
Hold the ball.
forth.
Exactly.
Look at the shot clock. All right, let's shoot before or let's do
You
something.
don't even gotta shoot. Just hold the fucking ball for 24 seconds, bro.
And
You don't even have to shoot, bro.
Yo,
Just-
we're up. They gotta
just
catch
hold
up
the
to
ball.
us.
Facts.
They foul us. They're gonna foul you guys, right? The whole time. Listen, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Playing like we won already, but it's all right. Get our shit
We
together.
good though. We win
back.
it. We win it Friday. We win game 2. We gonna win game 3 also.
And I want to say, if there's such thing as a script writer, y'all need to write the fucking script that the niggas make it to the finals.
Facts.
Yeah.
God against
damn
the
it,
Wolves.
she's right, yo.
Against Minnesota. That'd
You
be
are
great.
100% correct.
That'd be great.
When is that chapter going to be in for the Knicks, man?
I don't know. Ain't been there since 72,
And-
my guy.
Hello.
73.
Yeah.
One thing I'm recognizing: the NBA is full of young people now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
They
yeah.
ready for the
Oldies.
post LeBron era.
Yeah, all the
That's it.
Curry's done.
And I think we're in good hands, yo.
Yeah,
We're in really good
100%.
hands.
100%. Ant-Man,
They're
man.
ready.
Listen, Ant-Man's my guy. I fuck with Ant-Man. He's only like 22, 23.
He a baby,
SGA,
23.
They
like
all
26,
young. All of them are
27.
young.
We good money.
I was looking for a John Stark.
Even Luka's
somewhere,
young.
you heard?
Even- yeah.
I was looking for a John Stark somewhere. I couldn't even see that.
Some
Yeah,
old-
no John-
some old
Grant
cat.
Hills.
Grant Hills and shit like that. You feel me? Like I couldn't see none of them.
Like,
niggas.
who all these- all these
The only
dudes-
old nigga I saw was when he went to go hug. Bronson went to go hug the
Oh, Patrick Ewing?
No, the at the end, like fourth quarter, he went to go hug the old school. I forgot his name. Not
Larry
Hakeem.
Johnson?
No, not Hakeem.
Frazier?
Nah,
Ewing.
the nigga that did 104 points or some shit like
Nah,
that.
he died already.
Dot Chamberlain. Chamberlain's dead, bro. Will Chamberlain's dead, bro.
So who's the nigga he was hugging?
I don't know.
Patrick Ewing.
I'm not
probably.
like-
Nah, it was a Patrick Ewing.
Bernard King, maybe?
I think it was one of. Nah, bro.
Right?
Irving.
Nah.
Julius Irvin? Nah, he
Julius
wouldn't go
Irvin.
there. It's
He
not the
wouldn't.
Knicks.
He's
It was somebody he was hugging that had all the rings on. Old nigga, tall as hell, and he had all the rings on, all the game
It's
rings.
not Bill Russell. He passed away. R.I.P. Bill Russell.
But it was somebody. I'll find it and I'll show y'all.
Damn, when the last time you watched basketball? You came in
last
all
night.
over
Nah,
it.
But last night,
He said
Last
Bill
night.
Russell. He said
Will
Grant Hill.
Chamberlain.
John
Yo,
Starks.
listen. Yo,
Probably in
listen.
1970.
The
Yo,
last time I saw basketball was when niggas doing this.
Yo, he said how much John Starks
Last time I
scored
saw
last
it.
night.
That's the last time I saw Reggie.
You say, yo, was Patrick Ewing injured, bro? 'Cause I ain't say what
Yo, I used to work for that nigga, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Patrick Ewing, yo.
Shout out to Patrick Ewing.
Yo, shout out to Ewing.
Nah, but we good, though. We all right. We gonna be all
I
right.
want to talk about that
Brooklyn.
bridge.
Yeah, bro.
man.
Yeah, bring it up. Yeah.
You seen that?
Brooklyn.
I did.
Yeah.
My question is, like, RIP to the people that lost their lives. I didn't know that people died.
Two people passed.
There was
I think.
No
three.
way.
I said three. Ended up being three.
For real?
So there was people on the
Hanging.
On the mast.
They would, so the whole it was first of all, the
I
shit
don't
looked like
even
this.
laugh. That shit look
Yo,
It looked fake.
God forgive me, how we laughed to it. I get we shout. You know,
Y'all terrible.
we
Nah, it looked fake.
You know,
A moment
but
of silence.
It looked fake too. It looked fake too. You know what I'm saying? It was like When they sent it to me, I seen a big ass ship with the Mexican flag in the front. I'm like, nah, this is some bullshit propaganda. And then everything came on. May Adams, say it was on. I was like, oh shit, it was real. But this shit look like the fucking Santa Maria running to the Brooklyn Bridge, and then why are there people up there?
All right,
that's crazy.
The real question is, you telling me you're not gonna know that shit's gonna hit the Brooklyn Bridge?
Oh, you see it right where you're like, yo,
what? Like, shouldn't you do your measurements before even coming over here? Like,
100%.
The nigga was on.
Like, think about it, man.
The nigga was on 3 Coronas, bro.
Modelo
up. And the first time I'm like, oh shit. Then the second time I watched it, I realized they had fucking people on the
holding hands, right?
See them.
What the fuck?
That's the same thing.
But supposedly they did that back in those days where they used to pull up,
and it was celebrating like what Mexican.
It was a navy. It was like a navy ship, and it was like
over 200 years.
Yeah, it was some celebration thing, whatever, But yeah, that shit was crazy. I thought it was fake too.
But what's even wilder though? When half of that shit, when they was hitting the bridge, some of them was still up there, just still holding
on. Lawsuit, baby, big checks.
Lawsuit. This guy
big checks.
Imagine driving on the bridge.
Imagine driving on the bridge.
And you feel the bridge move.
That would have been. That shit is scary. How about the people in the recording? And the shit is coming right towards them, and they just still right there, right in front of the motherfucker. Like,
this shit ain't coming over here.
You better run, bro. What's wrong with your dumb ass?
Say, the Santa Maria.
Anything for views, yo. Anything for views. Nah, I thought that shit was fake. I was like, yo, but then seen it, so
We hear people in the
sorry
background.
for the people, like lost their family, RIP, all the lives lost.
I hope you get a big check. But sue all of them.
That shit is crazy. Like you said, you have to know the measurements. You have to know where you can go. Like
if you're in that water and then you're planning to go in that direction, knowing that you're gonna have to pass multiple bridges,
right?
I would think that should be the first thing you should know.
So
how deep the water is and how tall are the bridges.
So they hit the Brooklyn Bridge. Does that mean the Manhattan Bridge is taller than the Brooklyn Bridge?
That's a good question. But they left from Dumbo, right? That's what
they left from Dumbo. So it was in between them.
But they didn't even go to the middle though. They went more towards one side. So that's usually shorter.
Right, because it's coming down.
But I still think that shit was bigger than the middle.
Yeah. They still should. Yeah, it looked like no matter what it looked.
That was done on purpose, bro. You still
blame it on the captain.
It gotta be the captain. The captain of the ship.
Inebriated, all that shit. Maybe.
All that wow.
Assuming, sorry.
Yo, that was a setup so they could take away from the Diddy trial.
The Diddy trial. Let's not go back to Diddy.
No, but that's what it was. That's what it was. It was a little setup, little controversy.
Just dive into the guest right now.
Yeah. Oh, right, facts. So we over here talking shit. So
that's our problem.
This is not a podcast. This is not a podcast. So Danache, our guest today, host of Under Review.
Look at you, I'm so proud.
Podcast, right?
You said it right?
Yeah, I was there. In my mind, I'm like, Under Review. Tell us a little bit about it. Tell us what's going on podcast. Where can we see, what can we see on there, and where can we watch it at?
So, Under Review podcast is a sports podcast. We focus primarily on the NFL. However, we are rebranding.
Nice.
And we're getting more into our journalistic bag. Okay. So, I am so excited for the relaunch. I don't want to say too much, right?
Okay.
But
still tell us enough.
So I'm going to open my lane and talk about collegiate sports.
Okay.
Basketball, football. We're going to talk about the NBA. We're just going to talk about sports in general.
Nice.
WNBA?
WNBA.
Dope.
I'm
Shout out
not going to be a liar. Yeah. I'm really diving more into WNBA because the girls are they freaking nasty.
Yeah.
The girls are nasty.
And they're coming up.
It's crazy.
For sure, they're coming up.
And you can find us everywhere. We're on YouTube for sure, Under Review Podcast. And I'm excited. I'm just so excited and nervous because I'm so used to the NFL. That is my baby. Right. Joe knows I will run a man down. Don't try to debate me, okay?
We be in, hanging out talking, and she know her shit. Like,
she know more about you. More than you?
Nah, relax. You know what I'm saying? But relax. You know I'm the sports guy here, bro. Come on, man. But she keep up. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's on.
So she asks you for the information?
She's on. No, we bounce off each other. She knows. So there might be stuff she don't know. I don't know. She know. You know what I mean?
I'll say that.
We bounce off each other. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But nah, she be knowing her shit. And who's your favorite team?
New England Patriots.
The Patriots.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry to hear that.
That's probably the only not racist team in Boston.
Oh no, I like
Robert Kraft. That's my guy.
Nah, Robert Kraft look like
he's a good
cool.
fella. Yeah, he's a good guy.
He looks like he's
But
cool.
I'm New York everything though. Make that make sense, right?
Yeah,
I got brainwashed early, very early. My godbrother is from Boston, so I grew up a tomboy. Everything he wanted to do.
You wanted to.
I wanted to go.
Got you. That's funny. I was gonna ask you that. Well, how did you become a Patriots fan?
And he couldn't come in because I was already a New York. I came out the womb in the Knicks jersey, so that was over.
Same thing with me.
Yo, she was stressed out watching that game yesterday. And then, I'm sorry, I will blow you up.
Go ahead.
Halliburton took the shot. Right, the shit hit the back of the rim. Popped up the air. She not paying attention, clapping like, yeah, we got it.
Paying
and then the shit fucking dropped in. I'm like,
crazy.
She made it. What are you doing?
Crazy.
And let's be fair here. So we were working last night.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That's why
I didn't see the
wasn't
game.
paying
I was
attention.
at work.
I was working
Yeah.
while
Oh,
trying
he
to
wasn't.
watch the
I
game.
was working. No, I was
he was
absolutely working. Yeah.
But I will say this. I'm so fake superstitious. Anytime I watch the Knicks in the playoffs, not in my house, we fucking lose. And I was telling him that. I was so pissed.
Yo, you work tomorrow? You better call him.
Baby,
Call out. You gotta call out.
I'm home Friday.
We need you to call out.
Yeah, because not for nothing, I need that.
Yeah.
The city needs you.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, was that a 3 or was that a 2?
It was a 2.
No, it was 2.
It was definitely a 2.
Yeah, his foot was on the line. They showed a replay.
So,
Whose side you on here?
Here's one I asked.
It was a 2.
It was a 2. Okay.
His foot was on the
Definitely
line.
a 2.
But it was crazy too because I got a newborn baby. Shout out to my baby Ellie. She's only 3. She's about to be 4 months. She's about to be 4 months. So she just went to sleep when all this crazy shit was happening. So I'm like, my girl, like, when that shit happened, I was like, oh,
Not me.
I was so pissed. I went outside and I started. What movie was that? Boys in the Hood. We should start swinging in the air. I started doing that shit.
I can see your eyes outside with the cigarettes full of fucking shit.
That shit was stressed out. But you know what? As a Knicks
was a
fan,
good game.
As a Knicks fan, man, that's like some Knicks shit that we just
Very
used to.
much
Like we
so.
just
Yo.
nothing's easy. We always got to be stressed out.
But the crazy thing
is what it is, man.
The crazy thing is, we played a good game.
We played a great
We played
game. Minus
with
those
energy.
little,
Like we came out, we was balling, everyone was scoring.
We're in the fucking. We're in the
minus
fucking.
little bullshit.
Somebody told me that the Knicks were made to make it to the playoffs, but not the championship.
That's a hater.
They
That's a
lied.
hater.
But that was a
They
hit.
need to
No,
stop.
I looked at him. I'm like, what you
They're
mean?
lying. We
And
were
he was
built
like,
to build,
you know.
beat the Celtics and go to the chips.
So
That's what we were built to do.
he's kind of not lying because Tibbs is gonna run us to the ground. But we might not even make it to the championship.
I hate Tibbs.
Let's not put this
I hate
negative
Tibbs.
energy in the air.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
I hate Tibbs.
We know
though.
what he's
I want
about,
to get
though.
Tibbs is gone.
We know.
Yeah, every team he had, his star got injured.
D-Rose
Because he's
on
point
guys.
guard focused. He runs his
Yeah.
points, point guard focused.
Yeah.
Great defensively.
Yep.
But he's transitioned a little bit. Let's give him credit
He's
where
giving
he's doing the
Brunson free time.
playoffs.
He's giving Brunson free time.
And technically, when we went on that, was it
The 10-0 run.
yes.
When Brunson went out,
And
was on the
Brunson
bench.
was out.
'cause
Brunson
the
played
ball was
less than
moving.
40 minutes though.
Yeah, yeah.
So technically.
That's because the ball was
technically.
moving.
So let's give him a little credit and let's.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna pray over my man.
I just.
You're not wrong.
I just.
The team skill,
I looked at
yes,
him
we're
like-
built to win it all.
He said
I
you
think
built
so.
he said they built the perfect team to win the playoffs.
I just realized
but not to make it to the
to
championship.
bring this whole interview full circle that we might be in an abusive relationship with the Knicks. as
We
well.
might.
Oh, okay.
And
It
we're
is
looking
very.
and we're looking for that
That-
gold at the end of the rainbow
I
as
feel you, I
well.
feel you, I
Being
feel
a
you.
Knicks
We know
fan
they're
is
not good for us,
abusive.
but we still here. We still stay here because we it's too deep,
Yo,
bro.
I saw a meme the other day that was like
We in
New
too
Yorkers will quit on a relationship before they quit on a Knicks.
Facts, bro.
We're the most loyal people.
We're the most loyal people.
feel you.
100%.
I seen another meme that was like, yo, shorty, if your man's a Knicks fan, just know that he won't cheat on
He
you.
won't see.
I hope so.
Facts. Yo, facts. So, Nache, I think we want to get into our one and only segment that we have, right? It's Boogie segment.
Yeah.
And I hope Book is prepared. I know he's
Yeah,
prepared, right?
it's
Of
light.
course.
It's
light. It's
so,
light.
it's
Break it down.
Boogie's famous 5 questions.
Okay.
Right? He's going to ask you 5 questions. He'll give you the best answer. And that's basically it. Five
I'm
quick
gonna
hitters.
light questions too.
Huh?
I'm gonna do light questions.
Light question. Okay, you'll keep it light. So here. So question number 1.
Question number 1, let's go.
What's your favorite type of sneaker?
Jordan.
What Jordan?
Which
one?
ones?
Damn.
Yeah, we gotta give us some.
Oh, we got off the first one,
Is
though.
it 11s?
Oh, with the patent leather?
Maybe one. Oh, of
the
course.
ones. Okay.
Ones, 11s. It got to be just one.
Like what's like the one that you.
All right, top three.
Top three.
All right, we'll do top 3. We'll give you a pass.
The ones for sure, classic.
Okay.
That's super classic.
11s for sure.
Okay.
Fuck man. I'll do top 2 because I alternate between the 4s and the 5s.
I think 3 is the best, personally.
3 hurt
I
my
like
feet.
11s. 1s and 11s.
Threes. Okay.
they be
All right.
I do 8s. I got them on now.
8s is fire,
I got
especially the
8s.
aquas.
My shits are kind of fucked up though. But these are 2014.
Don't worry, the TV's in the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those are the real ones.
These are the real ones. These are not the ones that came out a week ago. These are the real ones.
The real OG.
Okay,
The original.
yeah.
All right, question number 2.
What's your favorite dish?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. My family from the Caribbean. I like Caribbean food.
Let's go.
Spanish food, Caribbean food. That's where my family from.
I bet
So.
we need this.
Plate.
Shit. Fuck.
These are good questions then.
Yeah, because I'm fat. On the inside, I love to eat.
Fat too. I love that shit. I love that.
Don't know. I'm going to eat.
They be
What
eat
we
a lot
talking
of.
about? I like the pink potato salad that my Dominican people be making
that
and my
shit's
Haitian people be
fire.
making.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Alright.
Yo,
Remolacha.
you talking that language right now.
Like,
In Spanish, it's remolacha.
Remolacha.
Okay,
crazy.
go ahead.
I like legging.
Okay.
I like goat.
Okay.
I like black rice. Yo, Haitian black rice is top tier. If you don't know nothing about it, you better find out.
Okay,
Top tier.
Fire.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright.
So that's the plate. Black rice with some
Give me some fried goat.
Some fried goat?
Lightly fried goat.
Lightly fried
Curry goat or no?
Nah.
Okay.
Haitian style.
Oh, it's a nice black dirty rice.
With the pink potato salad. Yo, rocking.
What's it called, book?
Remolacha.
And I don't even know what they call it in Haitian Creole. I just know it's pink potato salad.
I know it's like beets. It's like a beet
It's
salad.
beets that make it
Potato
that make
salad.
It so good.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. It's just fire. Shout out to the
Wait,
Dominican
real quick,
people.
2
Caribbean
seconds.
people.
I had where I used to live at. I used to have a Haitian neighbor, and his grandma used to make us some soup every single week whenever she made it, and that shit was probably the best soup. I wish I knew the name of it, man.
Probably.
I know
But
y'all.
they got so
make a lot of
many.
soups,
Yeah, they
yeah.
make so many soups. Because you know what? It's real like it's the real potatoes, the real
Yeah.
carrots, the real
So good,
chicken.
yo.
They ain't going to ShopRite or nothing for the chicken. They going to Broad Market or somewhere in Newark or somewhere where
Yeah.
they have like real chicken. They chop that shit alive.
Absolutely.
Yo, I need to get some real food after this.
All right. Question number 3.
Would you date a rapper?
Yeah,
Like
nah.
a sign, like one of those big rappers.
Back in the day, no, dumb me, stupid me.
Hello.
Because I'm like, I want to get a record deal. I want them to take me seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll date a rapper?
Now, fuck yeah. Who interested? Slide in my DMs. It's Danache.
And if you had the chance
yeah,
to pick
interested.
the rapper, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a
Put
good
him on
one.
blast.
She's like, nah, I'm not gonna throw it out
Because
there.
everybody I would holler at married. Nelly married.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Oh, you going to the old
Kendrick
school?
married.
Okay.
No,
oh.
you know who's single, but we the same type of person? Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent.
Oh, shit. Shout out to 50.
Yo, 50.
Shout out to
I'm
50.
DM him tonight.
At 50.
I'll
what
marry
up?
him tonight.
Shout out to 50. Facts.
Yo, don't let the judge subpoena 50. It's gonna be a problem.
Oh, no way.
I don't-
No
I
No,
way.
they're not because they didn't have
Nah,
children.
yeah,
with each
yeah,
other.
yeah, no
Imagine
way.
if they did, though.
Imagine if he over.
Oh,
It'll
be
my
over.
God.
Diddy gone
It'll
that
be
day.
over. It'll be
Oh,
over.
my God.
Case closed.
Case closed.
Right after that, case closed.
Case closed.
He
Facts.
gone that day. All right. Question number 4.
What country you never been to that you want to go to?
I want to go, well, it's more of a continent. I want to
Continent.
explore Africa from top to bottom.
Dope.
I think Africa is so beautiful. Top to bottom.
The whole shit.
The whole shit. That shit is so beautiful. It's everything there. It's just so expensive. But I want to go.
And it's huge.
Yeah,
Top to
facts.
bottom.
It's gonna be a
From
lot.
Egypt
Hey, yo.
to freaking South Africa.
I would go South. I heard South
Cape
Africa
Verde,
is
like,
dope.
top
I
to
heard
bottom.
South Africa is so dope.
But right now they got a lot of shit
Yeah,
going
no,
on.
so about
It's like war going out of
Yeah, but
right?
I'm be honest, they've been having it going
Apartheid
on, but
shit
you
for
know, we
years.
just so sheltered in
Right,
America.
yeah.
We don't get like all the news, but yeah.
We get whatever's fed to us.
But shout out to my Africans though.
Shout out to
Shout out to that.
sir.
Let's go.
All right. Question number 5. Make it a good.
If you was...
Why you laughing already?
You up to no good.
Okay.
You breathing heavy, all that.
if you had to save Jack,
Ooh, dude, I love this.
would you save Jack
on the
in the
Titanic?
Titanic? Would you save him or let him go?
Damn, if I save him, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Nah, baby, love you, Jack. Somebody gotta tell the story.
So would you...
Somebody got.
so-
He could have told the story.
he ain't gonna tell the story like I'm.
Remember, he slipped in
Yo.
those diamonds in your pocket. Remember your
Nah,
pocket?
baby, I love you, Jack. I'm so
Yo,
sorry.
but I'm saying though, Jack
Save
was
him? That's a big door, too. Y'all could have...
yeah.
Could have shared the door.
That was your lover, man.
Could have
You
shared
left
the
a
door.
billionaire for
If
him.
we both can stay alive,
Now you can't happen.
then I love you, baby. I'm sorry.
Well, you gotta go, right?
You gotta go.
It was played out the way it was meant to play it out. God's plan.
God's plan.
Yo,
It ain't your fault. That's God's plan.
She
B.
said,
no, instead of the peace sign, it's Jalen Brunson. I'm out.
With a rush
I'm out.
on the way down. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably be like, yo, I'm never dating this chick.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Said Jack, you're done.
Yo, Jack, peace out, my brother.
Jack, you out of here. You out of here, Jack.
Yo, then she just looking at him. He's just underwater, like she's like, my bad.
He sunk like a sack of bricks.
Right
but
down,
then
just
she
like
came up.
She came up with them diamonds. You heard? She was a billionaire, supposedly.
And told the story.
And told the story.
Somebody got to tell the story.
Like I said, if I was Jack, I'm flipping you over, man.
That's crazy. Crazy.
I'm just trying to figure out how they can't find another chair, another piece of, you know what I mean? They could have found some shit to help Jack out, bro.
1920 you went down? 1930?
I think 1920 something.
Yeah.
19 something.
Don't get us lying. We don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Allegedly.
Yeah. All right, well, that's Boog's famous 5 questions. You did amazing. You did amazing. Jack is dead.
Jack is dead.
But you know, that was part of the plan anyway.
Jack is super dead.
Nothing we could do about that apparently. So yeah, that's it basically. So before we wrap it up though, is there anybody you want to shout out, anything you want to promote? Again, you want to drop your IG, your YouTube, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, you can follow us on Podcast Under Review on Instagram, and you can put Under Review Podcast, and we are everywhere. Just look out for our new season loading. I'm so excited. Joe, you definitely gotta be on. Matter of fact, the whole squad, you guys gotta.
We're gonna get invited to the podcast
first. We in there.
And just be prepared.
If you really want to know about sports, don't holler at him. Holler at him.
They be calling me. They be calling me like, yo,
the sports cast.
If you want to talk about old school sports. My man right here.
We'll get the Will Chamberlain.
90s basketball.
I got you.
Facts.
Reggie Miller.
40s basketball.
Yeah, facts.
Spreewell. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. It's your boy Holly Boogs.
Yeah, it's your boy Watts.
It's your boy Grizzly Green.
And this is not a podcast.
And shout out to our special ghost, Danache.
This is not a podcast.
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 This is not a